Lovely. Ah, I'll do mine. Like, I can't even. Whew, I am way too close. And the world is gone. Uh, That'd be funny if no. Okay. I always forgot there was a delay on here. Okay. Well, since I can seemingly hear myself, let's go. My very empty house. It is. Let's get out of here. Let's go to my pub. You know what I forgot to do in all this? I forgot to turn off names. There we go. Okay, I still see people. I can see. I'm just thinking about people's privacy. Yeah, I hope that echo doesn't show up in the actual stream. I'm sorry if it does. Yay, mods. Let me check and oh, that is loud. Alright, now I know. Ooh. Now I know why typing is always so loud when I hear it on streams, bro. I really thought I knocked the gravel out of my voice, but I guess you can't get rid of that. Forever gravel. I, uh, I always forget my blue sky. It's stuck to my phone because I forget the. Oh, really? Okay. Sure. I always get that wrong. Thanks, autocorrect. Uh, I wish there was an add-on to block that out. I'll get my shroud eventually. Please. Uh, okay. Let's get this started.
The Order Legends.
That is not how to spell it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, well, that's. Oh, I hope my guildmates aren't super chatty today. Oh, there we go. Turn off the chat box, please. Okay. There we go. Well, until they talk again. I need to grab that. That is weird. Of all of the mods that could be available, it's like a text box blocker. Someone, please, get on that and port it to the PS5 so I can use it.
If you please.
Because normally when I'm playing 14, I just use the map to block the text box, but yeah, that's not in ESO. I think there's something. I think there is an add-on that lets me move the map. I think. And again, things would have been solved if I was able to do what I originally wanted to, like, months ago.
What do you suppose they do for fun around
I
here?
need to get a splitter. To feed into my laptop so I can use the stuff on the laptop instead of using the PlayStation. And because I was yapping, I ran into a wall. Oh. Set the random? No, I'm not set.
Let's go.
I should. There might be people doing it.
Yeah! Look at all these artifacts.
In the past few weeks that I've been hopping in and out of
someday.
game, people have been complaining about
You're back. Ever hear of it isn't. That's
no one queuing for randoms, and I'm just like, and it's a level thing, and it's an actual player count thing, but people just don't believe you. They're told that there's so many people playing this game, but there really aren't. It's not a totally dead game. There's a lot of people that play. It's just like with 14. There are
Here
a
we go.
whole lot of people that aren't doing random dungeons. They're just BSing with their friends. Or they're the super sweaty that's trying to knock out trials. Of course, like the overarching thing is there are not as many people playing this game as
No good comes from the woodlands.
players
Never
are
forget
led to
Bellin
believe.
Harbour.
So it affects finding people for dungeons. What is it? Oh, no. River. Oh, that's why I turned my fan. Alright, hopefully the fan isn't showing up. I mainly have the fan on to move around this little, what do you call it? This one of those little Febreze things. But, the allergies are strong with me, so to speak. Just about anything with a smell causes my nose to collapse in on itself. Don't mind if I do.
Good quality there.
Yeah, I'll grab it. I was talking to a streamer. It was like a few weeks ago. About not liking your own voice. But, yeah. I guess the major thing for me is both being incredibly quiet and having a rumbly voice at the same time. Like, being quiet is something that's just been that way.
Another find for your pack.
But I actually utterly despise my rumbly voice. I don't like it. Which actually makes some
I
people
am
really
so
sad.
not going in there.
And I'm like, I'm sorry I don't fit into your box. Oh no, this tiny ledge. Come on. I am most likely not going to get. Oh no, doggy wants. I'm most likely not going to get a dungeon by the time I'm done with this. Like, even stopping to literally pick the rose. Oh, it happened. Oh, mother. Oh. I only make that noise because, so many groups just fall apart once you get to Malakina.
We've had our differences, but when have you ever
That's
known
another
me to be
thing
wrong?
I don't like about this game is the stupid hover over people to see their actual account stuff. I want the game to not do that for obvious reasons.
This tower is now property in Molag Bal.
Okay. There's the little part we jump up over here. These guys seem to know where we're going. So good. But we're supposed to sneak. No, bros, you're supposed to sneak. No, I think they messed up already. Yeah. Yeah, they messed up already. Then again, it may have been my stupid bear. I think the bear teleported up with me. I probably didn't even. Okay. Let's try and run. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh, it's the fucking. Oops. Sorry, you did. All the pets pulled everything. They need to just let pets take. Okay. Come on, who's supposed to be the tank? Come on, let's go. Go, Courtney. You're the one in the tank slot. Tank. That's another thing that is so rampant in this game. It's been happening ever since I started, way back when. People jump into a dungeon saying that they're a tank and they're not actually a tank. And then they expect someone else to do the tanking. It's like, nah, bro, you're the tank. Do the tanky thing. I can't tell you how many times I go into this place or not this place specifically, but like, how many times I go into a dungeon and there's no tank, and I, as a DPS or as a healer, am pulling every little thing because my DPS or my HPS is too strong.
My spell has revealed the rifts. Destroy
I swear
them.
we can skip some of this stuff. Somebody could be doing the quest. Mother. Hey, Rosa. I don't know why I was so close. Maybe the game. The game just decides not to think. Go. Having it activate itself as a spam anymore. Totally forgot the terminology on that. A timed spammable? I guess that's the closest thing to timed spammable. Mother. Hey. Come on, guys. Oh my. Okay.
here.
Where? There's nothing.
This is where I left it. Give me a moment. You'll see.
The Elder Scroll.
It's not ready. Don't touch it.
The scroll is mine. Kill them all.
And so I guess it's not like an obligation thing for us to have but like tiny life update. Stop it, bro. I was clearly targeting you. Have horse or bear. But yeah, the reason why I wasn't streaming anymore was working 2 jobs, 13 hours, sort of not enough time to stream.
Scroll was wrong about Clivia.
But
Go.
a
Find
couple
the
weeks
Empress
ago I
Regent.
caught COVID, and long story short, the thing that was supposed to protect my one job didn't, and I ended up getting let go. Like, I don't want to go into that too much, because I don't know, identifying information, and it might be going to court. It's one of those, I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, for now, I have time
On your guard.
to do this again, which is nice. Talking to whoever shows up. And, you know, sort of relearning how to do this. I don't remember shit. There go. We done? I hate that so much. But yeah, time now. I still have a part-time job, so it's whatever. We'll be doing things to see about. Time job. But now, oops. And even though I put my ban on, my nose is still collapsing. Don't you dare. I wasn't looking at it to attack him. Don't you dare pull it all the way to the other.
The plane meld is as majestic as it is terrible. I guess it's mostly just terrible. Ready yourself! Daedra are coming through!
I don't see the portal, so... Bro, I need... ammo at the same time.
Won't end well for you, Your Majesty. Leave the scroll. Stop this.
I think whoever came up. No, I can't say that. I know someone came up with that idea because there is a tab target. There is a tab target in this game, but they don't actually tell you how to use it. And I don't think you can tab target friendly speed-wise. But yeah, you can't tab target friendlies. So where's the other one? So they made it that they made it so that when you hover over people, you can see their information.
You must face her before she slays us
But
all.
I think that's a terrible idea. And there should be a way of turning it off. Just like you could turn off the nameplates altogether, you should be able to turn off the hover to see people's freaking information. I don't want people to see my information. I don't want other people to see other people's information. I think that is fair. Because one of these guys could be doing the same thing I am. Except they might not be so worried about it. I don't know, right? This always goes. Yeah, it always goes. No, why are you attacking them? I'm gonna blame your pets again. This way. This way, fools. Dang, that other guy was fast. No, why are you attacking them already? There's no sucky. Ow. Thanks. Yeah, but that's why this boss is so hateful. Because people do stuff like that. Damn it. He's fucking target, bro. Oh, that's
before
okay.
opening this portal. The scroll said I'd be skewered if... Never mind. I'll take this.
Okay.
Follow me.
I don't have the, I remember at one point I had the,
Good to see your face again.
I had the quest business. I don't remember if I did or not. Okay, I guess it did. Yeah, sure. I cannot tell you how many times I get the quest and then I forget to complete the quest. And this game, I don't want to say for laziness reasons, but it feels like laziness that the quest just resets. So I want this to be, well,
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
that brings me on. That brings me to something else. I hate, um, I hate how NPCs have
I'm
a
with you, my
million
friend.
ways to put a slow effect on you. That is beyond annoying. Slow effects are the most annoying thing in action games.
Huh, that could be helpful.
Because you might not be able to tell right now. I have buffs to my speed, and I'm basically going at a run while I'm walking. So I really don't need to do anything. Plus, of course, I have this, which makes me go faster. And then I can still, hit the run button. But so many NPCs in this game will throw out oil, or one of their attacks just puts a slow on you, or they stun you. And like, half the time, you're just,
There's a supply sack just there.
half the time you just want to run through. Like, especially when you're just doing dailies, like, I'll show you. Like, most people are just doing this. This is all they're doing. They just want to run through, get their thing done, move on to the next character and get the thing done. Portals here. And because all these MFs are here, the way they designed the game is that I can't get my quest thing. No. I forget how. There's a way to put everything onto passive, but I always forget. Okay, to the next thing. Where is the next one? I have way too many quests. Ah, there it is. Okay, is it gonna show? Oh well, I might as well. I seem to have not gotten that. Oh, I didn't say it before, but this is my main character. She is a ranger, and she's also my crafter, which happens most of the time. Most people turn their... Come on. Most people turn their very first character into their crafter, because that's the character that does all of the stuff. It just makes sense to do that. Can you please get... Are we done? Yeah. Yeah, that's how most people do it. Well, that's how they used to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think people actually play, like, the MSQ or anything unless they have to. So saying that your first character is your crafter might be a little incorrect now. But that's the way it used to be. Your
Looking
very
forward to
first
seeing what you
character
make
ran
next.
through the story. There's actually, I used to know, but you get a good handful of, the hell, like skill points. You get a good handful of skill points when you go through the story. So, I mean, I advise going through the story. Plus, the story culminates with, having to do, having to do the story on the other factions. So you're gonna get another handful of skill points from that. For a good while, I actually thought about doing what a lot of other people do. Oh well, man, I just talk like that. I don't really know that a lot of people do it, you know. But I have seen so many Dritzes out there, and I actually think one thing I might do, I might go with my secondary thought, and actually turn her into Dritz's daughter. Because spoilers, if you haven't read that, what, 20, 30-year-old series. Yeah, I think it's been going for around 30 years, I think. But yeah, all the Dritz saga stuff. He ends up having a daughter. I actually think I might do that. Because right now, I have the whole, Woody thing going on. If I do, change, I'll actually have to lose this hat. Because I think most hairstyles won't go with this hat. Because without the hat, without the hat? Okay. So without the hat, I do have that hair. But most hairstyles don't actually go with hats. Some of them actually make you go bald. Why? Stop. But unfortunately, this long hair color only comes in that blue.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
And I would have look up her name again, but I usually like to, have the name have something to do with the actual character. And I'm somewhat allowing myself to ramble here. Oh my goodness. Skeevers Opera. Oh my goodness. Okay, I found another complaint. Why am I so zoomed in again? Oh, because I just looked at her here. Okay. Do I have everything here? Actually, don't remember. I also don't have the lock force thing, so I can't just... You saw nothing. I can't just force the lock, unfortunately. I actually don't mind this minigame, though. Some people do. Yeah, if I keep randomly grabbing things, I won't be able to get through all my characters. Oh my goodness. And technically so like the dungeon thing is a daily, right? Right? But because the queue is so long, and I'm talking about for everyone, the queue has gotten long for everyone. It's crazy. But I mean, it just shows where people are putting their time. Like, people are putting a lot of their time into housing and, like, doing guild things, guild events, and they're not doing the dungeons anymore. Suffice to say, I don't actually try and do the dungeons on all of my characters. Because as I said before, even healers and tanks have a longer queue. It's insane. Oh, that is up a mountain. I don't want to deal with that. Why am I slow? Stop it. Something trying to fight me. Oh. Since I keep randomly talking about things that annoy me. As soon as you go into combat, for any reason, it's like, even if you don't want to go into combat, like, I think it automatically halves your speed. I'm like, bro, come on. Because like I was doing before, it's what most people do. Most people just run through these little dungeons and, you know, get the objective and either teleport or run out. They are not going through and fighting every little thing. I haven't actually got a skill point this week. I guess it's more common for people still leveling. Because I still have a lot of characters that need to level. Because I make so many characters. And like I said before, I kind of stopped doing things. Am I blind or just I'm going the wrong direction? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my brain, bro. There's so many things wrong with my brain. Wonderful.
Good quality there.
Don't you dare. Oh, come on. Oh, why? I don't want to fight you. Why are there so many? Come on. No, I don't want the bug. It's just crazy you can find so many things to complain about when you play something for so long, you know? I hate touching anything on my desk because it makes all that noise. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, so noisy. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't be this way. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to flip where this wire is. I have to flip it around so it doesn't pull itself down. Okay. And of course there's my, what do you call it? My monitor wire that is sitting on my legs right now. And I keep randomly touching it. And I don't know if it's actually showing up in the stream, but oh, it's so loud. Oh yeah, it's this one. Please excuse yourself from my existence. Thank you. Alright, so now that that small thing is done, I can just book my way to the end. Hopefully not having to fight nothing to slow me down. And I don't want to fight in the first place. Can I have some Conga mine? And the guy is there. Can you guys not? Can you excuse yourself? I actually, oh, he gave up. I would like it if you did that. Okay, and the guy is there for us. Where'd the guy go? Hey, yeah, so that's one good thing about when they put everything in one place. No, I don't want to go to Stormhaven. Wait, why do I have to go to Stormhaven? Why are you telling me to go to Stormhaven? I don't know. Yeah, that's the one good thing about when they put everything in one place. Rather quick.
Oh, well, it must have been a sight to see.
Do you
Pretty
think Maj
sure.
noticed us returning to the Enclave?
Pretty sure
I
just
hope she did.
mounting up is faster, but
You missed it. 3 undone. I know. I could smell it.
We could explore a
uh,
delve every
and,
day, and I promise
I
you,
didn't look at
I
that.
wouldn't get bored.
That's crazy. But, like, there are, of course, so many other dailies just sitting around. But just due to the time of day and how many people are actually doing dungeons, it's sort of like, eh. Like, my biggest advice is always just jump into. You could even max out your guilds. Just run into people, max out your guilds. It just increases the possibility that you'll be able to do your random dungeons and your daily dungeons. But when you're just running around in the middle of the morning like I am, it's gonna be hard to get daily dungeons done.
Have you returned, sir? The Order thanks you for...
Another thing I like to do, just to make it a habit,
Ooh, the glitter.
is just break down everything that doesn't say it was made by me. Because I can't tell you how many times I've done random daily and my pockets were full. So just make a habit of that. Because it's a good idea.
Looking for it.
Yeah, and see all this. The mod I use. No, do I have that? No, I don't. The mod I use automatically tries to create more if it can. So I'll always have extra food and I think alchemy stuff. Oops. Oh, well, whatever. That's the... We're on to the next one. I think I will. Okay, so
I was
another
hoping I'd see you
story
today.
is my no, I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot the name of the game. Bro, how was that so noisy? I just touched the wire. I didn't touch anything else. All of that noise came from touching the wire. And I'm not even sure. You know, now I understand. I fully understand why videos and streams, you just hear people going, I am so sorry if you can hear that. If you can hear what I just heard, I am so sorry. Because it is so loud. Oh, no, Neverwinter. Tanley is also my main character in Neverwinter, but I also, I sorta don't even have Neverwinter on my PS5. I kinda stopped playing. But that doesn't, it doesn't stop the fact that she's my main character in Neverwinter. And I believe I got her. I believe I got her to level 20, because level 20 for Ranger allows you to switch between melee and range combat. And I think I was to that point. Alright, next character. Oh, I also... Oh, I'm glad I looked. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Oh, the loading is terrible. So, this character was technically supposed to be like a cleric, but did I go? Did I go heavy? Yes. Alright, so she is like a cleric, but in the like D&D way, not in the new only using like cloth healer thing that so many games want to do. She is still using staves, but she is decked out in heavy. And like the build isn't 100%. And I have some weird problem with full killers, because like the flavor text says activating block, but you'll probably see it. I'll point it out if it happens. When I heavy attack, the damage shield pops up, and I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. I tried to look it up, and like no one else has this problem, and I think it also activates when someone else blocks. It's so weird. But yeah, it's my way of giving a shield to people, and it's also a way of restoration. So for this build, I do that, and also, how do you say it? Ozizan, I guess? Where I'm just constantly giving people extra armor. And then there's... Oops, not that. This is just a placeholder. But there's spell power here. Simple. And I am using the flag. And mine is... Alright, yeah. It heals, restore, or reduces, and gives Minor Berserk. Because Minor Berserk is somewhat uncommon still. Let me make sure. There. Why is that on? I swear I turn these things off. I don't even use the HUD chat on normally, so I have no idea why it's on.
The Order thanks you for your... The long sleeves.
And of course, yes, for those who can't tell, this girl is all healing. The only damage thing I have is... Oops. This. That is the only damage I have. Everything else is heal. So that's fun for doing daily stuff.
Over here, Initiate.
Shut up.
The guild requests your help.
What did I just say? Shush. It was a good while. It might have been a year or two ago. But people were getting so annoyed with the NPCs constantly yapping and trying to get your attention that they had to go in and lower the frequency that they do that. I just think it's a little funny. Because like they make the NPCs do that so you have a way of drawing attention, but for a lot of people, most of those quests are ignored. They don't care about those quests. And I'm sure if they could, like, make a little ignore NPC list, yeah, people would do that. And then they would make a mod to make sure... Oh, I didn't do cloth. They would make a mod to make sure that all of your characters have that. Because there's just some annoying, yappy NPCs that just need to shut up. Okay, where'd the cloth go? I forgot. I also didn't think it would be that long. There we go. There. So that's all done. We're reaching the hard part. of running through this public dungeon and delve. It is some. Oh, I have to go grab him. Can I grab him? Wait. Oh, I'm so lost. Oh, I'm lost. Okay, we got our Ritz. Okay, I did not grab it. They're probably gonna send me to Allen here too. It is so annoying that I ran into all that microphone trouble. I really wanted to start before this. It's the way things go, though, I guess. Hello, person. Alright. I am so glad I grabbed a snack.
For those of us from the north, because most...
Because my tummy is saying it's breakfast time. Hop up here real quick. Ugh. Everything's loud. Bro. I swear these bananas were not as brown. My room is like anti-banana or something. Almost done, almost done. Oh, it's fighting me. I gotta say, like, have you had the urge to just mess with people while eating a banana? Or just anything phallic? Like, because sometimes people just look at you. Like, you could have a banana, a hot dog, corn dog, whatever, and you're just living your life, and they're just looking at you. And so, like, what do you do at that point, right? So, I have picked up the unfortunate habit of just engulfing it. And I don't normally eat that way. But I will just take the phallic thing and just, down it goes. Because, like, I think I've said it in a stream or posted it somewhere, but like when I was a kid, I used to want to be a sword swallower. So yeah, that's how I practiced that. That actually might have a tiny thing to do with like my throat being messed up. Because I didn't really do it with anything sharp, but you know, could have done damage. Oh yes, bananas and coffee, the breakfast of caffeine fiends. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I could say that and it would be true. I mean, technically it's true, since I'm a caffeine fiend and I just had a breakfast of bananas. I'm actually going to have to I'm gonna have to cook up some eggs or something before I go to work.
You will make fine potions with
Okay, was
that,
there
I
something
am
else
sure.
I needed to grab because I just completely spaced out? I got him. I got the guild. I turned in those already. Alright. Oh, and it's split. I guess I could do Bankerai first.
Of course, Eldenroot has a significant presence in
Oh,
both the
no.
partners and the mages' guilds. We have sizable
Oh, I
walls
don't
for both
see it.
within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find them? The
Come
tree is
on,
so
show me
large.
where you are.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle
Ah,
landing,
there it is.
one with the
Oh,
shrine,
I
will
got
have
to this, sorry.
passageways to both guild halls.
Alright. Now comes the fun of being on a pure healer. Pop this on,
You will not last.
turn this on, and run. Okay, so... Oh, I don't have to. That blue bubble is my full killers. And what the... Ghost, why are you choosing, bro? Oh... No. One thing I never got out of the habit of is looking at the mics. Oh, see, there you go. See, my fool killers just went off, and I wasn't hitting the block button. So I don't know why it's doing that. There is a replacement that I actually want to get. It's, I forget what it's called, but it was suggested by someone else. And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, it's a trowel set. That's no good. I didn't even see that. Of course I was on the wrong part. There. It worked out. What, that guy? Okay. Yeah, look. No, other guy, why? Oh, it did it again. I think it does it when... I think it does it when Seraph blocks. But, like, that isn't 100% because it happens when I'm in a group. So I don't understand at all why Fool Killers is just going on. So. And of course it's one of those things, it's one of those things that probably will be fixed. Because there's still stuff from back when I first started playing this game. Like 11 years ago, 10 years ago. That have not been fixed or touched, or anytime someone says anything about it, the devs are like, what are you talking about? This game's perfect. Even though they know they're lying. Okay. That's one of the things I like about the daily endeavors. It's when they it's when they're just randomly associated with something you'd be doing anyway. Excuse you? That was rude. Don't face over. I was about to say, if he didn't have one of those fragment things, I would be annoyed. Oh, rats, come on, chill. Bro, why would you skip my lava pool, bro? Why are you stuck on me? Another complaint about this game. So, multiple developers, multiple combat developers. I think there's been 3. I think there's been 3 so far. But the head guy put into place. Basically, F anyone that wants AoE taunting because he hates it for some reason, or he hated it because that guy's gone now. But there are so many, just so many times where you need AoE healing, AoE taunting. The need for AoE taunting has been in the game since it started, and there was a way to do it. And I can't even remember his name. But the guy was basically like, no, I don't actually want it to do this. F your fun. You do what I want. And he did that a couple of years ago. And now the set that I'm talking about is utterly useless. Like, there's a chance that werewolves can use it. But werewolf tanks are like a very small percent. Why are you bothering me? Go away.
The meeting cannot be stopped!
Dude, another one. Chill. Thank you. Oh, there are so many. I am not trying to get all those sky gems. Sky shards. Partially thinking about Digimon. Oh yeah, Digimon is fun. No, not a... Chill, dude. These things don't need to spawn that fast, bro. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take that. But yeah, Digimon is fun. And now I have actually have time to play it. I lost track of what city it is, or village, I guess, because they call them villages. I think I'm on the 4th village right now, the deep one. But so far I like it. There's a one of the Digimon creators that I follow. He mainly does
Aspect or essence.
the first 2. He mainly covers the first 2 Digimon games. What the fuck? And I guess he just didn't get the memo about the last 2 what do they call them? Story? Digimon Story? Because they're using the Japanese names now. But he didn't get the memo that the last 2 Digimon Story games were Persona Light, where you get... Yeah, it's easier to say Persona Light, because Shin Megami Tensei is sort of more mature, and I'm not saying Persona isn't mature, but Persona just has a lighter feel to it, even though it's very mature. Very, very, very mature. But, yeah. So, I already got this. Yeah, he just didn't know they were like that, and it ended up being
This bird'll do nicely.
a negative on his review because, like, he wasn't ready for it. Which makes me sad because I love SMT, I love Persona, and it made me like the last 3 Digimon games even more because I'm gonna say, like, I have Digimon Survive. I own it in quotation because it was a free download. It was either a free download or it was $10. I can't remember. But I own it. But because I'm not into I forget what they're called now. Oh wow. I'm not into the novella style. I'm just gonna say novella because I can't remember. I'm not into the novella style, and that's funny because if you can somehow find my old videos, because they might be somewhere, maybe on like Newgrounds or something, just something old. Like they used to be on YouTube, but I don't think they're there anymore. I can't. I think I hid them, or maybe like young me deleted them or something. But I used to play those novella games a lot. Partially because they were free. But what is that? It's a giant scorpion, bro. Why are you there? You need to chill. Go somewhere else. All that for just some iron ore. Okay. But yeah, I used to play those games a lot, but I have totally grown out of those. And the tactics combat was really appealing, but the main gameplay mechanic of like the Japanese novella game thing doesn't appeal to me anymore. And of course, as time went on, I found out that it's just kind of far from a tactics game. Like, it sorta uses the tactics stuff, but not really, because you're not really choosing your party. It's more or less based on the guys you're using
From the sides!
in the multiple choice segment, you know, because your choices shift what your Digimon are going to turn into. Oh no, please stop.
You give me no choice.
Chill, dude. Get away from me. No, don't call more things. Come on, chill, dude. Yeah.
Circle around.
Please don't circle around. It's sad because I really wanted a tactics Digimon game. Is that a boss? Yeah, it is. Huh. I don't know if I've ever done that one. Well, I mean, of course I have, but... Yeah. Oh, he's still here. As you can see, my abilities to just run through here are lower because I don't have a speed boost and I... Is that close? Do I want to do that first? Nah. Yeah. I don't have a good means of... Ow, mother. See? That's what I was talking about earlier. Those freaking stuns are stupid. Okay, chill out. Get out of my face. But this right here. This right here is another reason why they need to have AoE taunting. Because it's like... I'm gonna run through, you're most likely gonna run through, the next person's gonna run through, and... Oh my god. Oh my girl! Our NPC companion isn't going to be able to taunt more than one thing. Like, obviously. As you can see, they're incapable of handling all of this. Like, me as a healer, like, we're doing okay because I'm a healer. Like, that is the only reason. But,
Until you rise again.
oh, come on, bruh. Get out. Just get out of here. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know where all those guys came from. Zareth must have pulled them. There's another fight that I don't want. Just chill, Bray. But as you can see, that is how I have to do it, which is bad because I'm still leveling things up on this character. I don't need to open that thing. And it's simple and it won't give enough. Okay, I'm out of here.
I'm so shaken.
Oh, I finally thought about something, to I'm full of complaints, I guess. That's shiny. But a player complaint. Alright, one of the biggest things that I do not enjoy
Anyone
about
ever
the
dare
player
you?
base,
Did your eyes start bleeding recently?
which sorta
You didn't
goes
pop any beetles,
into
did you?
like
Good, good.
devs and the PR people for this game, is that they push all of the utility things onto the healers and the tanks. So the way to play this game as a healer or a tank that won't make people say you're griefing or something is to have all utility, no damage, right? Whereas you go to other games and you have damage. Like you're doing 2% of the damage to the boss, but you still have damage. Your bars aren't completely filled with healing or taunting or whatever. Survival stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Warcraft, Final Fantasy. I think the game
Have you
that is
returned with
closest
unnerving?
to this
The Order thanks you for your
community forced style of gameplay is Guild Wars 2. Because Guild Wars 2 is based off of your weapon, and it sort of gives you those weapon bars with I haven't played Guild Wars 2 in so long. But if I remember correctly, it's like you have preset things to choose from. And if I remember correctly, healers have no damage. Except for maybe the druid. I think the druid can have a cat pet, and that's like the closest thing. Yeah, I think that's the closest thing. But in all other MMOs, you're not all healing, you're not all utility. You can take care of yourself, and technically, like in this right here, I have mostly pigeonholed myself because that's the way I made the character. So, yes, that class skills wise, that is my fault because I chose to take all of these healing class skills. Ooh, what's that? That doesn't affect me actually. That does. I'll take that. Just max that out real quick. But, you know, the fun thing is, of course, this kind of stuff. So, you have your weapon skills, and you have world skills, and you have guild skills to fill in what you don't take from your class skills. So, yeah, that's the only way to get around that. But right now, really, the only way that I have to get around that is destruction. And I would just probably take off that, switch it with shock, and I could do a little bit of damage. still, it's something that's always bothered me about this game. And it bothers me more because it's community enforced. Alright, let me use the restroom real quick. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh, come on. No, it's so cold. Ew. Okay. Oh, man. What is going on here? Okay, well, this has been a nice test. I'm actually running into the time I wanted to go into the gym, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you anyone who dropped by, who watches the VOD, do all of the nice things, like and all that. Have a nice day.